All right. Sitting here right after the match against Everton. Not too many positive things to say, obviously. I think if you were watching the game, you're kind of grasping for a lot more than what we got. But here we are today, sitting towards the bottom of the table, looking at what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks while the transfer window is still open. We need signings in pretty much all areas, I say. It's depressing to watch this team play this way when we know what the team is capable of. But we also understand that it's very hard to achieve what we want to achieve when we don't have enough coverage, when our players are, getting injured left, right, center, middle, wherever you want. Everywhere you point, there's an injury, right? Every time someone touches the ball, you're hoping that they don't get hurt, right? Sonny can't be playing 90 minutes. He's not capable of doing that anymore, right? We're not going to get the same amount of production that we've been getting from him in the past, okay? Our striker options, we need someone that's a lot more consistent. Now, I'm not saying we need a Harry Kane replacement, but we need someone that can finish the ball on a more consistent basis. Even Richie today, when he scored the goal, the first thing I'm thinking is, man, I hope he doesn't injure himself, right? It's scary if that's something that we have to think about. The only good side, I say, that we're still in all the other competitions, right? We still have the FA Cup, we still have Carabao Cup, we still have Europa League. What I really, really hope not to see is going from this perspective that, yeah, we're just going to give up on the league and concentrate on the cup games. Would I take trophies over a top half Premier League finish? Yes. Who wouldn't? If you're a Tottenham guy, if you're a Tottenham supporter, you'd be saying, yeah, I want trophies, right? But how do we approach that with the squad that we got now? If we just get one or two more injuries, without our current injury coming back into the active status, I don't think we're going to see much improvement in our current game plan, right? We barely, even though we beat Tamworth 3-0, we barely scraped by that one. And this one is we're trying to claw our way back into the game, right? Don't look at the possession numbers, don't look at the score sheet, just the way we play today. It's ridiculous that this is something that we have to be dealing with. We're a couple of weeks into the window now, and we only have one signing in a backup goalkeeper, which might very well be challenging for that number one spot. But at the end of the day, we need outfield players. We need them in as soon as possible. We need to get the signings that we need to make this club successful. We need to get the signings we need that the fans, the supporters, and the teams deserve, right? If we were to sack Ange after the game today or sometime this month, right, it's just Daniel hiding behind that curtain of his, trying to point the finger somewhere else so that we can kind of start fresh, and then the fans will start seeing about some other manager's name, just like we did before. We can't be doing that anymore. We need to stick with this guy, and the only way we stick with Ange is to get him the signings that we need. Not today, not tomorrow, not a week from now, but yesterday, last week. We need to get those deals past the line. Whoever he wants, we need to get him. We are so financially stable. We make so much money. There's no way that we are not able to sign up the players that Ange wants. Okay, we know he doesn't go for the big ticket players, but we do know that there are players that he wants that fits the system, that can be fit on a more consistent basis. So yeah, that's my take for today. Not the greatest day, obviously, in our history, but it's where we are, and just like our captain says, we move on to the next one, right? Come on, you Spurs.